Prejudice is good. All right, so I'm walking down the street at 11 o'clock at night. I see five guys on my side of the street. They're kind of hustling and bustling with each other and, you know, kind of hassling each other. What decision do I make? I cross the street. And you would say that that is a good or a wise decision, yes? Yeah. So I cross the street because I am going to prejudge the situation. I am saying that I have had encounters with folks where, you know, at 11 o'clock at night, I do not want to be hassled. That's typically when bad stuff happens, particularly when there's five guys to one. Right? So I have prejudged the situation and said, you know what? I'm going to cross the street. And you would say that that is a wise or a good decision. I am being prejudiced. I have prejudged the situation. And so what I'd like to offer you is that I believe that prejudice is a good thing. That is a good tool for understanding our world. We take our past experiences, we combine that with what we know today, and we make decisions for tomorrow based on those things in the past. However, prejudice becomes problematic when we take the decisions out of their original context and try to apply them in every area of our lives. For example, in the context of 11 o'clock at night, five guys in front of me, I decide to cross the street. That is a good decision in that context. But what prejudiced people typically do is that they take that particular smart or good decision out of its context and try to apply that as a principle in all areas of their lives. And so we end up, if we take this metaphor a little bit further, we end up with that decision-making process driving our behavior in different contexts, and it becomes insane. For example, using that same kind of situation that I find myself in, five guys approaching me, kind of hustling and razzing each other. I'm in the Mall of America, and I see five guys in front of me. What decision would I make using that old way that I just learned about walking down the street? I might go to another aisle. But what happens when I get into that aisle? I see that there are five more people coming that way. So I turn around and go the other way, and I also find that there are five people there. So all of a sudden, this good decision that I did or that I made in the context of that time, I can't apply to the rest of my life. And so when we think about the things that we've heard or we've seen or we may have even experienced around difference, around racial backgrounds, around religious affiliations, and some of those stereotypes that we hear may in fact be true, but we can't apply all of those or take them out of context and apply them to the rest of our life as a life learning principle. What I will suggest is that you take people at their face value and you allow them the space to verify, to confirm, or to rebut the assumptions and the prejudice and the stereotypes that you've heard. So to be a critical thinking person, you need to be critical about what you're thinking about. Because I do believe that prejudice is a good thing.